Thrifted time!
Welcome. You're watching the thrift store rundown of Bleedy Hollywood home on a budget. I obviously don't need to tell you why I'm busting out another Wheel of Fortune game. You probably know why. It's all over the news. After over 40 years as the longest running game show host in TV history, knocking down the legendary Bob Barker of The Price is Right, Pat Sajak has announced that he is retiring from hosting. Although I wouldn't really say retiring, more like stepping aside as host, because for the next 3 years onward, he'll serve as a behind-the-scenes consultant, and we can all expect some cameos from time to time during that period. The 41st season of Wheel, which begins in September and wraps up next year, will be his last as the host, and I think producer. Pat Sajak has become as much a part of our lives as ice cream headaches. At times, even though we love to savor his hosting, it could get a bit grating to watch due to him being a bit too excessive with contestants, and oftentimes being a hard-nosed stickler to the rules. But hey, rules are rules. He didn't invent the rules. Merv Griffin invented rules. But nevertheless, it's going to be incredibly awkward to see Jeopardy's neighbors go through the limbo of guest hosts as they did after Alex Trebek passed away. At least Pat Sajak gets an opportunity to say, not goodbye, but see you later, properly. Now we'll have a chance to say, thanks Pat, and see you later in return, by reviewing the 25th Silver Anniversary edition of Wheel of Fortune with bonus puzzles based on the 1980s. It's from Pressman Toy Corporation for 2 to 4 players ages 8 to adult. And fittingly, it was purchased for 25% off $3.99. You guys know the drill, right? Spin the wheel, guess a consonant, buy a vowel for $250, spin the wheel again, don't land on bankrupt or you lose all your money, don't land on lose a turn or your turn gets skipped on the next round. Solve the puzzle, you win. It's as simple as that. You see here old yellow. These are underlined letters, those are the active letters in the puzzle, and they go upside down. One side, the other side, it doesn't matter. You can read them any which way. Like for example, fictional character. This says Buck Rogers. The other side here, this is on the menu, and that is spaghetti. This side here is fictional character. That's Buck Rogers. So you see here the silver puzzle board for their silver anniversary. The silver wheel, which does spin well. And it matches the wheel on the box. Bankrupt, lose a ton, various dollar amounts, including that $5,000 space. Oh yeah, that gets the audience in the studio hollering and hooting. But you don't see any free spin space. Oh, my friends, that is where the free spin tokens come in. And they're under here. Actually, they're on the top left corner. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, we'll count them all on the back. Or maybe in the pamphlet. So these are your free spin tokens. Very important to have. And by the way, there are some extras for this particular copy of the game. We have here 2 pencils. We have here a broken black marker, which I think was used to fill out some puzzles. You can see that right here. Out of its casing, broken. We also have here a couple of I don't know, papers here to keep track of the winnings. Carla versus Rob, and I think Rob is losing, but you can add up everything here and figure out who's winning. Why the sad face, Rob, with the 10 sticking out? Anyway. These are your instructions along with the letter frequency charts and solutions on the back. If you want to know what the 1980s bonus puzzles are, there they are. You have 12 of them here. Let's see if you can see them better. And again, they all relate to the 1980s. So, Valley Girl, Murder She Wrote, The Empire Strikes Back, Caddyshack, Let's Get Physical, Cabbage Patch Kid, the works. Why, oh why, do we always neglect Punky Brewster, the most underrated icon of the 1980s? Anyway, this keeps track of how many letters you use, so that you don't use the letter again. And these are your puzzles. We'll keep track of it all when we take a look at the back of the box. That tells you all the components that this game has. And here's a real fun bonus. Even though I'm no Potterhead, I got a little bit of a smile on my face when I discovered a mini Harry Potter calendar with film stills from the various Harry Potter movies. with captions underlining each scene. Pretty cool. Old Yeller. I guess somebody wanted to keep track of a puzzle they solved. Old Yeller. Right there. Oh, I almost forgot. We have here this retro set backing that you would put in the back of this. Pretty cool. So put this in the back of the silver puzzle board, and it gives you that retro vibe. Well, I would say 1980s California sunset vibe right here. Or maybe sunrise. I don't know. But that looks spiffy nonetheless. So we'll put it all back here. We'll turn the box around so that you can see what we got going on. Celebrate the 25th anniversary of the most popular TV game show ever. Spin the wheel, choose the letter, and see how far you'll go in a special edition that includes 12 bonus puzzles with a 1980s theme. A combination of luck and skill will help you guess the events, people, phrases, titles, and other puzzles selected for great family entertainment. The game features a special silver decorated puzzle board, a true collector's edition for all Wheel of Fortune fans. Contents include that silver anniversary puzzle board with retro set design, game board back, 180 puzzles in all, play money, wipe off, called letter chart, crayon, spinner card, spinner, free spin tokens, legs, slides, booklet including letter frequency chart, puzzle solutions, and instructions. The legs are accounted for, the slides are accounted for, and as far as I'm concerned, one last look. Even the play money is accounted for. And as far as I can tell, hasn't really been used. $1,000, $400, $200, $150. There you go. So everything's there, including a mini Harry Potter calendar. How neat. I'll probably get rid of it. But since I have a few Harry Potter things in the back that need to be adjusted in the future, you Potterheads just might want to sit up a bit in your chairs next time you tune in, huh? I would say, because it was already used, 4.5 out of 5. And as far as Pat Sajak goes, in his tweet addressing his retirement, he said, "Many thanks to you all. If nothing else, it'll keep the clickbait sites busy." How we wish this was clickbait. He is the most perfectly imperfect game show host ever. And for that I say, we return all those thanks to you, Pat. This wheel won't spin the same, next year anyway, without you. I almost forgot, since Father's Day weekend is happening right now, if you got a dad who's a religious wheel watcher and can't go one day without spinning the wheel, at least in spirit like the contestants, this would be a great Father's Day gift to think about. As I often say when it comes to Wheel of Fortune, you don't have to spend a fortune to get a fortune. Thanks for watching. Check out more TSR by clicking on another awesome review like this one, top left. And be sure to subscribe by clicking top right. Until next time, I'll catch you on the flip side.